Namaste, brothers and sisters. How's it all going? I'm just sitting in the car waiting for Liam to fill up the petrol, and I thought I'd just make a little live video just to let you know that, well, just to check in with everyone and see how's it all going. Like, very intense energy since the 12/12 as we lead up to Solstice. Hello Kelly, hi hon, hi Jess. Just to say that, yeah, this is just such a strong time that we're in, and so many massive shifts are happening for all of us, and so many dreams are coming true, and alignment with these highest Christed timelines is really, really happening. So, yeah, just a reminder to everyone to, to understand that, this is a very intensive period that we are in, and there's a lot of final clearing of energies of the decade, and as we move into 2020, because 2020 is going to be a big year for so many of us on the ascension path, and so we do need to sort of like have an experience of stuff shifting out of the way, like old patterns, old relationships, old habits, maybe even old jobs, old houses that are not in alignment with our fifth dimensional timeline. So especially for for all the brothers and sisters that are following my work, we're really getting to this alignment place now where so many of us are aligning on our highest Christed timeline, and that is really the key. So I just wanted to make a little video just to talk about this whole thing about like Christ consciousness and stuff, because I keep meeting brothers and sisters, and even like my friends that are sort of meant to be quite woke, and there's still this like obsession with processing issues, processing like family stuff, and always looking for ways to make your symptoms better, and that's okay. But the thing is, it's very important to know that you'll stay in a loop. Like if you wake up in the morning and it's all about you, and it's all about your journey and your process, and it's all about your trauma, and it's all about all the things that you need in order to feel better, you're gonna have a crap day. And if you like suffer from depression, you're gonna like keep yourself very, very deeply hooked into depression. And so it's really important, brothers and sisters, that everyone realise that like awakening and enlightenment is the most simplest thing in the whole entire universe, and that is why it's very tricky for the mind to get, because everyone thinks they have to like jump through 1,000 hoops, go to India for 10 years, do yoga stand on their head for God knows how long, only eat vegan food, and it's just not that at all. What it is just dropping your story, just realizing that you will never ever get to a place where, sorry for the beeps, but you will never ever get to a place where you have totally cleared and processed your story. Liam's glasses, at least for me. Liam's just bought me some glasses for the light, brothers and sisters. You'll never ever get there. You'll never ever get there. You just carry on looping. And so it's really important now that you find other ways, and the way to come out of this, to come out of this loop, is to think about other people, is to think to yourself, I'm awake, I know about the fifth dimension, I know about God consciousness, but most of my brothers and sisters, they do not know. They think they're 3D, they think they're totally like that God doesn't even exist. And so it is my duty to go out generating that positive vibration, being kind, making an effort to make this experience much more bearable for our brothers and sisters. Like, that is the responsibility of those of us oh, sorry guys, sorry about that, oh my god, that is the responsibility of those of us that are awake. Do you know what I mean, guys? Like, if you're sitting there thinking, oh, woe is me, this is my problem, oh, my dad left me, my mum, blah, this person, blah, like, you're just looping, you're just staying in a loop of like disillusionment and depression. And if you really want to, like, get yourself out of this situation, then you really think about ways. Sorry guys, I can't get this to stand up, hold on a minute, bear with me. Oh god, it is a bit dark, sorry, but I am there. You should have gone that way. No, this isn't the right way, hon. Go around the roundabout. Sorry guys, we're in a bit of a driving situation, but what I'm saying is that this is how you shift your mood. This is how you make yourself feel absolutely amazing. This is how you make yourself feel happy. Like, think about other people, think about your family, think about, oh, what can I do? Like, what random act of kindness can I do for my mum? Like, she's done so much for me, what can I do? Do you know what I mean, guys? Like, oh, so I'm really sorry about the atrocious camera work. Sorry, guys. It's gone really bad, but do you know what I mean? Guys, do you actually know what I mean? Let's read these messages. Hi Jen and Liam, truth, gratitude and kindness. Watching. I love you. Hello Liam McGennity.
Oh, hello.
That's Jess.
Hello Jess.
Jess from the California retreat.
Oh.
So that was the message. Like, I really, really want everyone to not, like, to just stop this incessant addiction to analysing our issues and our problems. Like, that isn't the way to Christ consciousness. The way to Christ consciousness is to realise that you will never ever make sense of, in a way, you won't make logical sense of why things have turned out the way they have turned out for you. And at some point you can either waste your life and waste your money having 60 years of like psychotherapy. Keep that light on, babes. You can have, like, do you know what I mean? You can just like waste your life having a million years of psychotherapy, spend £60 an hour speaking to someone about and going in and like getting all your problems and sort of tearing them apart, or you can just realise we're all riddled with issues. In order for us as starseeds to come into these bodies, we had to lower our density and we had to be born into very, very low vibrational family situations with a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse, a lot of addiction. That's standard, that's all of us. So we just have to realise that at some point you have to put down your story, like, and this is your moment, brothers and sisters. This is an invitation now from your higher self to just stop and start thinking about other people, start thinking about all the ways that you can help other people. Do you know what I mean, guys? Like, this is the key to happiness. This is the key to the creation, the co-creation of paradise on earth, is when we stop obsessing about ourselves and about all these issues. Like, we're just staying in the 3D samsaric loop. You know, when you take yourself out of that and you know, generate positive frequencies, that is when you start literally shifting your vibration. So this is it now. We're building up to this solstice and to Christmas, and Christmas is a very, very big deal energetically on our planet, because it's one of the only times when many people all around the world come together at the same time. So it's so important for us starseeds, us light workers, to be really, really holding a high stabilized vibration now, brothers and sisters. And we do that by thinking about others, by thinking of ways that we can make this experience more beautiful and more bearable for our brothers and sisters. This is how we do it. So let's read these messages. We all need to be reminded of this. Thanks, guys. No more suffering over our suffering. Liberation is ours for the taking. Yes, that's it. That's it. So this is an invitation to just put down your story, because you will never ever, like, logically be able to dissect every single aspect of your story and understand it. Like, you just have to realise we've all been riddled with traumatic sort of like family situations. In order for us to drop our density to as starseeds, to be able to have this understanding and hold this understanding of what it is to be identified as a 3D person, so that we can assist with our brothers and sisters to get them out of their suffering. So that's the only reason why we've had like my family. You wouldn't even believe my family situation. If you all heard like the family situation that I was born into, you'd be like, I'll have mine. I'll have mine. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all have, but I haven't been able to be the person that I am by you know, having that really just logically understanding it and, you know, making sense of it all and then putting it all to rest. No, it's all still there. All the issues are still there. But I'm not identified with my story. And nor is Liam. Are you identified with your story?
Nope.
Nope, Liam's not identified with his story either, are you, sweetheart?
Not at all.
Can they see you?
It's a waste of time.
Where's the
Can we have a
bit of light? Let's just have a bit of light. Liam doesn't like light. He's allergic to light, but... Oh, no, you're not allergic to light. Just physical 3D light he's not a huge fan of. So let's read this. No more suffering. Oh, Gabriella's watching. Right. So yeah, share this video, brothers and sisters. Like, it's so important that we stand strong and we stand stable in our enlightenment, in our awakeness, because everybody's just like tuning forks. Like literally everyone is just like tuning forks. And so if we sorry about that. And so if we really stand in that place of like, I am no longer identified with my story, I'm just going to put down my story because I'll never ever get to the bottom of it. Like, you're not. Like, Eckhart Tolle hasn't got to the bottom of his story, nor has Deepak Chopra. Do you know what I mean? All these so-called enlightened people, like, they've still got it, but they're just not identified with it. They're much more orientated towards service, being kind and serving others. And this is the way for you to have that higher perspective and truly transcendent consciousness, you know. And that's like the whole thing, like, why when Buddha awakened he laughed. Why did he laugh? The first thing he did when he woke up, why did he laugh? Why did he laugh?
Because the truth is so simple.
Because he could have done it 20 years ago. He could have just put down his story and been in service and been in presence. It's just a choice, brothers and sisters. It's just a choice. And that's why it's so simple. Enlightenment is so simple, because it's a choice. And you think, what? It's a choice? What? I could have made that choice, 20 years ago? I didn't have to go to India, spend my whole life in India and being vegan and being blooming whatever. You know, it's a choice. That's what it is. So this is an invitation to everyone watching this video to just make that choice, to just put down your story. That doesn't mean that it's gone. I've still got my story. I've still got my family lineage and all the trauma. But I'm not identified. I'm not like dragging it around with me going, guys, oh, look, let's just say, this is my story. Can we just like go in there and like pull out all the crap? Because it's utterly crap. If you guys knew anything about my family, you'd be like, I'll stick with my own family. Thank you very much. You know, so it's not about suddenly everything's all hunky-dory in your reality. So for you to be awake and be stabilized, you have to be that despite what's going on. So anyway, Spirit's giving us all really clear guidance. You're right on time as always. I'm just having this conversation with a dear friend. Important message. Live in the now. Hi guys, love you. Angel Divine, so needed to hear this. Thank you, I understand. Service to others will need to be reminded of this. No more suffering. Yes, it's time for proactivity and heart opening up to others as we open up. Stability in the light. Much love. Watching. Yeah, we are divine, warts and all. Love the humanness. Yes. Hi, Elena, darling. Onwards and upwards from now on. So that's it, brothers and sisters. Like, this is an invitation. We're coming up to solstice. We've just come out of the 1212 portal. Very powerful portal. We all felt it. Every single one of us felt it. We're now moving into the solstice energies. This is very powerful. And also we're moving into Christmas. This is when everyone comes together. So many people come together. It's so important for us to be stabilized now. For us to realize it's not about what can we get. It's about what can I give. That is the whole entire purpose of life, is to serve. And when you realise that, happiness is instant. It is instant. Happiness, bliss, alignment, healing, all of it, because you're coming into alignment with your higher self. You know? So it's all been explained so clearly. And so thank you all for watching. And I'll just see if there's any more little lovely messages from you guys. Thank you, Jen. Watching. Joanne Borges watching. So yeah, basically I'm going to be releasing my energy report tomorrow, and that's going to hold the invitation for everyone to come to the solstice transmission. It's going to be very powerful and important, the work that we're going to be doing on the solstice transmission. We're going to be working with the white crystalline rainbow dragons that are going to be assisting us to really anchor these codes pertaining to our alignment with our light body, with our crystalline light body. Our spirit team really wants us to be working now on basically it's like assimilating these crystalline frequencies into our forms. So I will reveal more information about the solstice transmission. And also the reason why I actually made the video is because one of the sisters has just dropped out of the Avalon retreat. So there is one place left on the Avalon retreat, which is in April, and I'm just opening it up to whoever feels guided. But me and Liam will be there, standing strong as the divine masculine and feminine in beautiful sacred union. We really are living this amazing dream, brothers and sisters, of truly awakened partnership. Aren't we, darling? We really are. We are so happy together, and we're just together all the time, and being together is our deepest medicine. for each other and for the collective. So yeah, we'll both be there, and like basically like, I don't know, 6 or 7 people from Shasta have all booked to come back to Avalon. So half the places have been filled up by people that came to Shasta. So that does say a lot. They're coming all the way from America to Avalon to do this work. So it is really, really phenomenal. And that's the amazing thing about these retreats, is that each retreat is always like packed with loads of people that have done the last retreats, because the work is so sacred, it's so deep, it's so beautiful, like it really, really is. So just putting it out there now, it's a mixed retreat. Spirit's guided me to do it as a mixed retreat, and there's one place left. So if you feel like you're meant to come, just drop me a little message and I'll send you the information to put a little deposit down. But so that's it. And so the solstice transmission will be happening. I've got to find out the exact time of solstice. So we're going to be really looking forward to gathering with you all. I wouldn't miss it. Anne's coming. Yep. Let's just read some of these messages. Just joined. If in doubt, give. Oh yes, that's so true, Gabrielle. Watching, thank you, Jen. Just be love. Down, onwards and upwards. That's it. I wouldn't miss it. Oh, I wish I could. Oh, Jess, you can manifest anything, babes. Don't let anything stop you. If you feel you're meant to be there, just tell the universe, like, I'm going to Avalon. This is what's happening. And then you act as if you script it. You talk to your friends. Oh, guess what? Oh, wow, I've just bought a ticket to Avalon. You just script it. This is how we work with the powers of manifestation. There's nothing that we cannot create, is there, Liam?
No.
There's nothing.
No, we're very programmable beings.
We're very, very programmable beings. That is exactly right. So there's no limitation. You can create absolutely anything. The only thing that is standing in the way is your beliefs and your limited beliefs. So always know that. And every time you notice a limited belief, do you know what I say? I'd say, cancel that universe. I am not sending that limited belief out into the universe. Thank you very much. Cancel. So that's a really, really good, another top ascension tip, brothers and sisters. One day I hope to come to Avalon. Oh, Stella, just come, hon. So that's it now. I think that was all I wanted to say, but the main message is that just realise, if you're obsessing about your problems and getting like loads and loads of therapy and just talking to your friends about, oh, this happened, that happened, this guy, blah blah blah, you are out of alignment with Christ consciousness. You are in a 3D matrix loopity loop, and that is the key to suffering. That is the key to pain and suffering. And so if you want to come out of that experience of pain and suffering, just think, what can I do for that person? What can I do for that? Maybe I can just smile. Maybe I can just beam. Maybe I can just shift my tone that is very loving and very light. But let's all be orientated to how we can serve our brothers and sisters and make this experience more beautiful and bearable, because I really believe that the earth in its current sort of, it's obviously shifting now, but this is one of the hardest places for the soul to incarnate, honestly. This 3D matrix is probably the hardest place for the soul to incarnate. So bear that in mind when you see people all around you, that they are really suffering. They really, really are, brothers and sisters, and we owe it to those. If we are awakened, if we are on the spiritual path, and we know that angels exist, we know that God is real, then it is our absolute duty to be that beacon of light, isn't it? So let's do this, Liam. We're going to go and spread some positive energy, aren't we, babes?
Yeah.
As we always do. In Tesco's. Hi, Stephanie, darling. Hi, Gabrielle. So, so grateful to be with Liam, and so grateful to be with you all. Please share this video, brothers and sisters. This is a really big message for many of our family that are going to benefit from this. So I love you all, and I really, really look forward to gathering with you all on the solstice transmission. This is the big one. This is the last solstice of this decade as we go into 2020. So really calling the tribe now together. Let's all come together and absolutely activate these shifts, these massive shifts in consciousness.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. Just getting here. I'll have to listen later. Hi, love. Hi, Bob. So that's our message, brothers and sisters. Mine predominantly, and Liam's always here supporting me. He's the most amazing divine masculine, and one day we're going to do a video about Liam and about what he does in the role of divine masculine, because it is so amazing and it's so inspiring, and I really, really want other brothers to hear this and to hear about ways that they can look after their divine feminines and really, really deeply 100% be in service to their divine feminines. And we're in service to each other, but he knows that my role is very, very important, and that I'm a spokesperson for whatever the ascension or whatever. And so he's very, very deeply supporting me as I hold space for all of you. And that is the role of the awakened divine masculine, is to understand that the feminine energy is very, very powerful and very important now, and needs to be heard, needs to be expressed. And this is the example of a truly humble man who is able to just step aside so that the divine feminine truly can be heard. So we all love Liam.
Thank you, Anne, and everyone. Who said that?
That was Anne. I'm so grateful to you both, beauties. Oh, love you guys, missing you. Yes, you're right. Yes, just getting here. So that's it. So we send you all our love, our divine masculine and feminine love from Avalon. And I'm going to start making a few more little videos like this because I've got my camera fixed now, so that's all good. And that's it. So unless there's any messages or anything, is there anything you'd like to say, Liam?
Thank you, everyone. Feel I've had a lot of issues in my mind in the past, like for example with computers and with these devices, with social media. And now I see these little bubbles of love literally like floating around. There's one there. Just put it in my mouth. And it genuinely means something. And it's like real love. I used to think it was not real. And now I know it's real. And that there's such an amazing community supporting Jen. And now me, now that I've stepped into it. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to give Jen a little kiss on behalf of all of you.
Oh, thank you guys. That was beautiful. I felt that we were meant to do that. So keep the faith. It's very important. Your faith is your fortune. Everything is happening. Everything is aligning. We are children of Mother, Father, God. We really are. And all of the keys to the kingdom, like, we have them in our consciousness. And we can access them through kindness and service. That is how we access the keys to the kingdom of God. That is it. So take this message and go out and shine, brothers and sisters. Shine your beautiful light. Dress up. Like every day I get dressed up because I just think the world needs beauty. The world has been so starved of beauty. So just like be seen, shine. Do you know what I mean? So let's just keep blessing all of our brothers and sisters. And this is it, and we're doing it, and keep the faith. Like, divine love is possible, it's probable, and it's aligning, but you have to have high standards. And the next video I'll make, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about boundaries, and how I manifested Liam was by releasing all those timelines that where I was willing to accept crumbs, like a little text here or a little smile there. No, only devotion. Thank you very much. Only service to the divine feminine. So we'll talk about that in the next video. So that's it. Wishing you both many bubbles of love. I wish you well. Oh, well, thanks, guys. So that's it now. That's our message. And so just going to say namaste. Say namaste.
Namaste,
Liam.
brothers
Namaste.
and sisters.
We love you, and this has been such a beautiful video, and I really feel everyone's energy of just like, yes, come on, I want to get outside now, I want to go and serve my brothers and sisters. I want to feel amazing, but also think about your family as well. Think about little things that you can do to make their experience more beautiful. That's it. So love you all. Namaste, brothers and sisters. So much love from Avalon, the heart chakra. So much love. We love you.